The Snake Woman Who Spits Money. The following facts were reported to me by a friend from Gabon. Here is his testimony. The events took place in the town of Port Gentil in Gabon, a country in Central Africa. It's the story of a woman who lent money with interest to people who came to see her. This lady always had exact amounts of money that people asked her for. She seemed very rich because she was always well dressed with beautiful skin and a radiant complexion. One day, one of her longtime friends, whom she hadn't seen for a long time, came to visit her at her home. Seeing that her comrade had succeeded, the latter asked her how she had managed to become so rich in such a short time. The woman then told him that it was thanks to the interest loans she had been making for all these years, and that the benefits she was getting from them were immense. Her friend then decided to ask her for a loan. The lady then told her to come back and get the sum the next day because she did not yet have it at the moment. Her friend replied that there was no problem, and she left. On the way home, her friend notices that she had forgotten her handbag at the lady's house. She turned around, but once back at her friend's house, she noticed that the latter's house was locked and completely barricaded. She really needed her handbag because her personal belongings were there. She started banging on the door with all her might, but no one answered. She alerted the people in the neighborhood and began to imagine that the lady who made the loans must certainly have felt unwell and had fainted. So they decided to break down the door, and there, they found themselves faced with something really crazy. Everyone saw the woman who had started a process of metamorphosis into a snake, and the craziest thing was that the latter was spitting out money. The inhabitants having discovered this secret, it seemed that the lady could no longer take it again. His human form and died in reptile form. Many people witnessed this phenomenon, and the news hit the headlines in Port Gentil. If you like real stories like this, subscribe to this channel for the next even more incredible story. If you have a story to share, write to us via the Telegram address or Gmail in the description of this video. Thanks for following the story.